Hello, Kitty Blue here. It is another weekly video. This is week 11 and it is March the 17th, a Friday. Happy St. Patrick's Day. That's why I have my t-shirt on and I have Siobhan here with me. This video is going to be another BJD Addicts prompts as it shows in the title of the video, and this is Wig Musts. So I have her as a model because I'm going to kind of do a few different things in this video besides just answering the video prompt. So the anonymous person that sent this to Asenva BJD for the BJD Addicts prompt 56, it was, is it a must to have a alpaca wig? And what are some of your wig musts? So I don't think it's a must to have an alpaca wig. I think I only have maybe 1 or 2 wigs that are mohair. So it's definitely not a must. I think it's personal choice on what kind or style of wig that you would like. I know I've seen some really nice ones that have really nice curls and stuff in them. So it is definitely not a must, but if that is your style, then maybe it is a must for you. So some of my wig things that I think are a must, I'm just going to go over that I think in general that could be a good idea to have is not only just wigs, which I have in a variety of different fibers. This is a Smart Doll wig that she is wearing. She's a Smart Doll. And this is like a synthetic fiber, but it is heat resistant. Heat resistant wigs are great because you can do a lot of different things with them. If they're longer and there's curls in them, you can pour hot water over top of them, on top of the wig. Wouldn't do it to your doll. On top of the wig to straighten the curls, or you can even curl the wig if you put in if you use any type of thing like little tiny curlers, or even wrap the hair around straws and let it dry and set like that. You can create some really cool hairdos and stuff like that with heat resistant wigs, which are awesome. So I mean, if that's something that you like to do or want to do with your wigs, then I think that would be definitely a must. I have some wigs that are kind of a hybrid, like a synthetic mohair, which are a lot of Monique gold collection wigs. They are very, very soft. I think those are great. I don't know whether or not they're heat resistant. I haven't tested that. But the other thing that I think might be a good idea, depending on your doll, for Smart Dolls, Dolphies, and things like that that are vinyl, if you get this is not a wig cap that would actually fit her. This is a 7/8. Well, actually, no, it won't fit her. So this is a 7/8. This is just a, you can get wig caps in different kind of fabrics. If you have vinyl dolls and you don't want any type of stains or dyes or something to get on the wig or on the head, then a wig cap might be a must for you. I've been told that you should not put silicone wig caps, which this is a silicone wig cap, on vinyl. I heard that it can distort the vinyl. That's what I've heard. I had this on one of mine, and I didn't really see any difference, but it might just depend on how long you leave it on there. But just keep that in mind if you go the route of silicone wigs. I love the silicone wigs, especially on the resin dolls, because it will actually kind of stick to the wig without having to put sticky tape or Velcro or something across the doll's head. You can put a silicone wig cap and usually the wig will stay in place and won't keep sliding off. because of the vinyl or even resin, that it's a slippery, like, globe surface. Sometimes a wig can just slide off. If the wig is just a tiny bit too big, a wig cap might be a definite must for you to make sure that that wig stays in place. So those are a couple of things that I think could be a wig must. I like different style of wigs. There are certain things that I prefer wigs without bangs, just because a lot of times the bangs are really like long and they're like down to here and you have to cut them yourself. I'd rather like buy a wig that was already styled and I didn't have to like cut it or anything. But I do have, actually, speaking of wigs, I just got a package in the other day. I want to say it might have been yesterday. This is from Doll of a Kind. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up since it is a couple of wigs that I purchased. And this is a wig video. As far as like other things that I like in wigs, I don't know. I have so many kind of different dolls and different styles that my dolls have, that color-wise, I love a bunch of different colors. Sometimes the colors can be hard to find, especially in styles that I might like. Okay. I think I got, it's either 3 or 4 wigs. 1, 2, 3. 3 wigs. So, like I said, this is Doll of a Kind. And the first one, some colors look a little bit different than, okay. Couldn't remember exactly which ones I got. So the first one is this really pretty, like pale lavender and white. It's very hard to see the purple on this because of my camera likes to make everything bright, but it is a very pale lavender mixed in with white. I think all of their wigs have a nude colored wig cap. The thing is that fibers, like wig fibers, like this is a darker wig, even though the wig cap might be beige or pale like this, you can still get a transfer of dye with the actual hair, because some of those hairs are dyed and it's synthetic, so it might stain your doll. So that's where it's kind of tricky with the wig caps, because you can't really have a wig cap like right on the edge, because this can just be touching your doll and end up staining it. So wig caps aren't a definite 100% foolproof, it's not going to get stained thing. So just have to probably style it a little bit. It is a little bit poofy. It's more, I don't want to say that the fibers are stiff, but it is more stiff than, it's just, it poofs out. It poofs out. And it's kind of like, I'm not sure if I like that it goes up like that. I think these wigs are meant to be like, if you want to like pull them back and stuff, you can. You can't see the edges of the wefts. But I like kind of wigs that are kind of flat down and not poofing out. But it's a cute color. So that is the first wig that I got. Second one, which I guess this is right. We've got lots of colors, although can't recall the colors on the website. Thought they were a little bit different. So this one's got all kinds of colors. Yellows, purples, blues. Yeah, this one again, like, kind of wants to stand out instead of laying flat. Might be something that I just have to, because it feels like it's really bulky right here. But it's some pretty colors, although you can't really see them too well unless I kind of do something like this. So that is another wig. They sold out of the third wig that I actually bought. Oh, cool. I got little hair clips for, they gave me little hair clips. I think they did that the last time I shopped with them. The one wig that I had ordered said there was a lot of in stock, but I guess there wasn't. The count was off. I got an email saying that the wig was out of stock. They didn't have it, so I had to pick another one. So I chose this. I don't have very many brown kind of tone wigs, so I thought maybe I would go with something like this. It's brown and it's got some purples and blues and pinks. And this probably isn't going to be this particular doll's style. But it's a cute wig. I think it'd be, I don't know. I feel like I want to put it on one of my anime girls and not my semi-real girls. I kind of struggled with like finding the perfect wig for this doll. But the bangs aren't too bad. They're hitting like right at her eyebrows. So it's not too bad. If you want them shorter, you could, oh, that's probably too short. There you go. So, yes, those are my wigs from Doll of a Kind. I've bought wigs from all kinds of different doll companies. Dallas Doll Company, Zazou Wigs, I believe. They carry that, and Doll of a Kind carries like Smart Doll wigs, or I'm sorry, sizes that fit Smart Doll, not actual Smart Doll wigs. There's a couple of other companies too. But yes, so that is it for this week's video. Like I said, week number 11. Trying to think if there is any other wig must that just finding the right size is probably one of the toughest things with the wigs. Not all dolls have the same shape of head or the size of head. So like you can measure two dolls and it might be like 17 centimeters around the head, but some dolls may have a lower top part of their head. This might be low, so some wigs might fit too big or might slide down, which, you know, kind of like the bang issue. And some dolls might have more of a top part of their head that needs a wig that is deeper. So that is like the trickiest thing. But I think one of the major things, like I said, with the wig caps, I think those could be definitely on a must list if you want to make sure that you don't stain your doll. Vinyl's much easier to stain than resin. I don't think I've ever had any stains on any of the wigs that I've put on my resin dolls. But I have for my vinyl dolls. wig caps might be a good idea. The other thing I would just say is that make sure you get the right size or measure the right size of your doll's head, and look at the information of the website that you might be buying wigs off of to make sure that is the correct size. So many different people out there making wigs, all kinds of different doll companies. You can find wigs on AliExpress, you can find wigs on Amazon, eBay, Etsy. Almost every single doll company will have a section of doll wigs that they have for dolls. So yes, that is week number 11. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to get notification of upcoming content. Like the video. Feel free to place any comments below. And again, as always, if you have a request for a certain type of video that you would like to see, I definitely will check out your comments. And if it's something that I think I would be able to do, then I will definitely do it. I do know, as I mentioned in previous videos, eventually I will be doing a video on dyeing dolls, a vinyl and resin. And yeah, other than that, have a great St. Patrick's Day. I'm not Irish whatsoever. I'm actually German, Swiss, and French. So, or that's what my ancestry is. I mean, my ancestors have been in America for quite a long time. So, I'm just an American mutt. But, no Irish in my blood. But I still think it's, you know, it's fun to wear something just cutesy in celebration of St. Patrick's Day. So, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.